out there that does anything they're not supposed to do. So next week we got an R. Kelly sketch that we airing. It's off of his tape from the Ali soundtrack, I'm the Greatest. It's called I'm the Greatest Statutory Rapist. So, hey, don't say, oh, he put himself out there. It's just our job to make fun of it.
Have you actually encountered anyone?
You know what, Magic Johnson is somebody who wasn't a big fan of some of the stuff we've done, but you know, that's what our show is all about. It's about making fun of pop culture and whatever's out there, and you know, people who put themselves in that situation, you know, that's their fair game, so that's what we do. I hope somebody start making fun of me, because that means I've made it.
So are you doing the sketch, the one on R. Kelly, will you be playing R. Kelly in this?
It's airing next week, next Saturday night at 11 o'clock on Fox.
So you're not concerned about, him, fans, anything like that?
Not at all, baby. I gotta pay the mortgage, so you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. I ain't thinking about people's responses. You know, a lot of it's been positive. Don Cheadle is a huge fan of the show. We've had everybody from Jay-Z to Busta Rhymes, DMX. Everybody's done the show, so you know, people are big fans of it. You know, and the same thing that we always get is that we're so much better than Saturday Night Live.
So what would be your favorite to make fun of? Like really, the one you've done so far?
Probably the Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston parodies. Yeah, we kind of hit them real hard. Yeah.
Do you write the parodies?
You know, we get to collaborate a lot of times with our writers. I mean, there's only one African-American writer on our show, so he and I pretty much stay really close in this tight-knit business. So yeah, we collaborate a lot.
Talking about African churches.
Come again? I hope a lot, because Fox, who, you know, obviously is the network that we're on, they don't really give us the support they should. So we kind of depend on word of mouth and fan reaction to kind of keep us afloat. The sketch is just basically a parody of him in I'm the Greatest video, where he's in a boxing ring, only I'm chasing 14-year-old girls.
You've been candid in the past about views on Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live, you think you support? You feel that way?
Well, you know what? At the same time, you know, people can say that Saturday Night Live isn't as funny as it used to be, and it's not. But at the same time, the show is a legend. You know, it helped pave the way for shows like In Living Color and MADtv and SCTV. So, you know, at the same time, we have to kind of give credit where credit is due. It's a phenomenal show. You know, I would be there in a minute. I ain't gonna lie, I would be there in a minute. You know. I got a movie possibly coming out with Prize from the Fugees. It's called Higher Ed. It'll possibly be out later this month or next month. But in the meantime, I'm just hitting the road really hard and continuing to do MADtv. Yes, we have. Jill Michelle, yeah. Very funny, very talented actress. She's also doing a parody on Britney Spears. Does a great Drew Barrymore impression. You know, we're always trying to add new blood to the show and keep it alive and keep it fresh.
Do you do it? What impression is your favorite that you do? Do something for us.
I did James Brown in Augusta, Georgia, which is his hometown, and he actually heard it and wasn't happy about it. But when he called to cuss me out, like everybody, we couldn't understand what he was saying. So, you know, but I just feel honored that he had something to say, be it good or bad.
Give us a sample of what you said.
Hi, Neil! Hey, Hedman! See, y'all don't know nothing I said, but that's just James Brown.
Somebody else.
I'm gonna save the rest for the show. I don't want to do too much. I want y'all to watch the show, get it out there, get the name out there. MADtv Saturday nights, 11 o'clock on Fox.
So why you start an hour late and it take you a minute?
Can't do too much on time, but we'll get out of here hopefully before it's too late. You know, I've done Soul Train twice before, co-hosting, and you know, Don Cornelius, he's a megastar. You know, without Soul Train, a lot of music wouldn't be here. A lot of people wouldn't have a platform to perform on. So this is always a blessing because it's a legend as far as I'm concerned.
What's it like having Shakira on your show?
She's awesome, you know. I think anytime you're involved in a business that's not as culturally diverse as it should be, it's always a blessing to get somebody to be the voice for our people, be it Latino, Asian, African American. So, you know, I'm glad that we had her.
You have a funny perspective on Oscars and Will and Denzel.
My personal opinion, I hope Denzel wins it. I think it's long overdue. Will Smith, I take my hat off to all the African-American nominees, but there's no way in the world that Will Smith should win over Denzel, and I hope that doesn't happen, because if it does, that is politics. Denzel is the greatest black actor we've ever had, outside of Sidney Poitier. So that's just my opinion.
What other comedians do you black?
You know, Mantan Moreland, Stephen Fletcher, you know, a lot of those people slammed those guys because they were doing at that time what was given to them. But at the same time, those guys paved the way for guys like Sinbad, Chris Tucker, Eddie Griffin. So I appreciate all perspectives of comedy, but particularly the old black veterans that made it easier for me to stand here in front of you today. It's called Higher Ed. It's basically another take on Friday. It's about two young guys in college who just, you know, smoke herb all day. So hopefully, you know, people will go and see it, support it. And I particularly hope that black people go see it because, you know, while we complain on one end about not having enough avenues to express ourselves, we're the first people not to support one another when we do get those opportunities. So hopefully we can support one another and continue to grow.
I'm a faithful watcher of both drama and other things.
No, baby, don't be ashamed.
Are some of the conflicts you have between casters?
Numbers on, we always throw a little bit extra on what we would do naturally, but you know, that's the whole point of show business. Any other questions?
No.
Yes, we did. Hey, what's up? Yes, I'll take questions from the press. I'm your new president. Undercover Brother, yes, May 31st, theater near you, baby. May 31st, May 31st, Undercover Brother. I'll tell you about it, let's see. Undercover Brother it's like a Black Austin Powers is the best way to describe it. You know, it's a brother who is constantly fighting the struggle for the brotherhood to make sure that there's equality. And where's he from? The 70s. Complete with the fro and the pork chop sideburns, baby. What kind of research does that require? Calling my uncle on the phone. I got that in the house. Huh? The movie was shot sometime last year. Who else is in it? Denise Richards, Angelou Ellis, Dave Chappelle, James Brown. Yes, indeed, feed the needy. I'm originally from planet Earth, baby. Where you from? I thought we was Earthlings. What's cracking? Did I watch the cartoon on the internet? Yes, I was a huge fan. Yes, indeed.
And you ever heard that?
You heard wrong. I don't know what he's talking about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Jump back, kiss myself. Excuse me, rainbow children. So, any more questions? Baby's Mama Drama is a movie that I wrote and executive producing, set up over at Miramax right now. The casting is me and John Leguizamo. And we're going into production in about 5 weeks.
What's that about?
I just said, me, John Leguizamo. What's cracking?
Good.
Who else you need to hear?
No, what is it about?
What's Baby's Mama Drama about? It's about Baby's Mama Drama. No, it's about 3 young men that grew up together in high school. And you know, when you graduate high school, you grow apart. But every year annually, we get together and we catch up on each other's lives. And the one thing we all have in common is that we have a new baby in our lives. So the movie's about the hip-hop generation young male and how we deal with fatherhood for the first time, which hasn't been seen.
Some of your favorite music artists?
Some of my favorite music artists, Marvin Gaye, Jimi Hendrix, George Clinton, Parliament Funkadelic, Bob Marley, John Lennon, Nappy Roots, Outkast, Alicia Keys, music. Yeah, baby.
Are you planning to do anything with
And Timberland, I love Timberland. Timberland got the tracks, baby. What's cracking?
Weren't you trying to do something with music yourself with a
Yes, yeah, I got a little band. We do some things, you know what I'm saying? But that's probably my private consumption. You know, that's just for me to go and trip every now and then. Yeah. What's cracking?
What's your favorite Soul Train?
My favorite Soul Train moment is when Michael Jackson came on and did the robot and the lockers came on and locked it up. And when Richard Pryor came on and hosted, what the hell going on? Welcome to the Soul Train. It's gonna be some dancing motherfuckers. People will be moving, grooving, Well, comedy never gets old because I can throw Richard Pryor on later on tonight and still bust the gut. So, you know, that would be rich.
Final question, please. We're not going to be presented at the board tonight, but in the midst of the nominees of Sync, how do you feel about Soul Train having Sync as a nominee?
Having it Sync as a nominee, well, right now, you know what I'm saying, America's finally becoming America. It's supposed to be the melting pot, so I think it's a beautiful thing that we're finally melting, you know, because, you know, there's been some chunks of unmelted stuff in the pot, so we need to turn the fire up a little higher. So I think 9/11 put a bunch of flames on the pot and we're finally melting together. So I think it's a beautiful thing, you know.
All right, thank you.